I'm gonna have some cheesy nudes earlier today. Good morning, everybody. So last Saturday, just this past Saturday, we started our garden, and I wanted to show you guys what we've been doing. Tomatoes are in. So this is like a golden yellow cherry tomato, but it's like yellow. And of course, I got the basil. Let's see, we got purple Cherokee. This one is red beefsteak. That's a red beefsteak. More basil. This is an early girl. Let's see. I have some flowers, and we got some tomatoes. And let's see, more basil. This one is an heirloom Cherokee purple. And we got flowers on that one. And we got maters. So this one is going to be yellow, bright yellow. That'll be fun. Got the peaches and cream corn, where we normally have our cucumbers. Our cucumbers are out front. I've been bringing them in and out. This is your heirloom straight neck yellow squash. And over there I planted zucchini seeds. Nothing in here yet. Nothing in there yet. Right here I planted this, but they're seed. So it's a big mix of just all kinds of fun stuff. And I believe that was M.I. Gardner. I got some spinach yesterday. I was gonna do seed, but I'm like, I'll just start that. Italian parsley, curly parsley, seeded in some purple cap, and then bought a flat celery, gotta go in. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna do the kale here on the other side of the where I seeded, and then the parsley I'll do, you know, obviously it's there, so I think the celery is gonna go that way, and then we'll have this all open. We did a lot of crazy peppers this year instead of getting a bunch of the same. This one's a Big Bertha. This one is a gypsy sweet pepper. This one is an orange bell sweet pepper. This one is a green sweet pepper. All those are green sweet. This one is a red sweet pepper. Sweet banana and hot banana. That's it. That's all we're doing. This whole bed is all Blue Lake bush beans until there. So we have that whole half plus that to still plant in. I might do potatoes. I do have some inside that are growing. Down here we did zucchini. I started to weed the herbal flower and herb garden, but yeah, I gave up and went to some more fun, exciting things. So this is the chocolate mint I got from my dad's place where he works, a nursery up here. So they grow all their own stuff. But that is a chocolate mint, and man, you can smell it. It's so good. But that came back. Our flowers are starting to come back in. Got the good old chives and the orange mint is coming up down there somewhere. That's coming up. A bunch more flowers I can't remember the names of. Our thyme is coming in. Let's see. Our oregano has taken over like crazy, and it's all over the place. I had to come in and cut everything and pull out all the little baby pine trees we have growing. And as you can see, I still have a lot more to go. A lot more to go. Strawberries, more thyme. This is where our sage is supposed to come back. It's come back 3 years in a row. I don't see any signs of it coming back yet. So we'll give it some time. Literally next to the thyme. Chives, rosebush. So I'm going to be working in here and changing this up a little bit. This is our phlox mound. It has not yet flowered, but it's starting to pop. You can see all the little purple little blooms happening. So that's all that's going on over here. Out here we have all of the early flat Dutch cabbage. So we got 12 of those. Last year this did really, really good. And then when we planted our late cabbage, the deer came and ate it. So please pray that that doesn't happen with our early cabbage again this year. So we've got 12. So out here, I still have a lot of pickup to do from winter. We've got piles everywhere where I've raked. We dug up these pavers. We dug them up. And yeah, it's just a wreck. It's a wreck out here. That area is going to get redone. But last year we were going to make a new garden. And we decided, instead of veggies, we would make a stumpery. So we had many, many unique looking woods and stumps from our trees and ones found. Mossy rocks. So I like the negative space, but we are going to be getting some more things for this. So we just planted, I found this rock the other day. It's super cool. I love this rock. And it's like that the whole way around, even underneath. But that's going to be the home for it with the phlox and some hostas. And we got one of those, I forgot what kind of fern this is. I can't remember. I'll remember eventually, but it comes back every year. It'd be a cool place to sit, you know. We even put one of our charred stumps that we tried burning, and I'm like, you know, let's just use it for the garden. And this one out here. Let's go around. See, I still have a lot of cleaning up to do. Our wood pile needs moved. There's so much to be done. Yeah, but this is a stumpery, so eventually, over time, these stumps will just go into the earth. All of this underneath is just ground. We did a hugelkultur mound, and then I just decided with the family we all decided that a stumpery would be fun. So Allie's been having a lot of fun with me with this. She actually chose where all the plants went. And of course we're under a bunch of trees, so we're forever getting tree branches. I don't remember the name of this, but this is native here. And I thought that was just beautiful, especially up against the charred stump. I thought that was so beautiful. Allie planted some strawberry and a little violet that grows in our yard. It just grows everywhere. And we did pick up some lemon thyme that will come back every year, and she chose this little This little spot right there, it's perfect. Perfect. She doesn't know what she wants to do with that yet. That's a piece of driftwood. We thought about getting a bunch of driftwood and like building something. Like people have made like Bigfoots or dragons, or I don't know, like all kinds of different things you can make using a bunch of smaller and bigger woods like this, and you just lock them all together and you make a sculpture. I don't know, we'll see. It's going to be a lot of collecting. But that's what we have so far of the Stumpery. So we pretty much had a Stumpery going on in the flower herb garden as well. But it's gotten out of hand over years. And as things grow in, I would like to change that. So out here, back out here, this area, oh, this is one of our, I think this one's Red Delicious, I think. Yeah, it's a Red Delicious. So this garden was the Stumpery, but see all the stumps, that's my little walking stairs. But it's gotten really grown in. There's a lot going on in here. So as things grow in, I may take out some things and then put in some black cedar mulch. Keep things separated a little bit so it's not so crazy. But one thing that's cool about this flower herb garden, I always forget if this is lungwort or buglerwort. And then this is either lungwort or buglerwort. So I think that one might be the lungs and that one might be the bugle, but I could be wrong. We have Silver Mound coming back over there and over there. See all these strawberries and weeds, and there's so much to, it's this area has just become a lot. I had a pot sitting here and it made some kind of whiteness. But yeah, I love stumps. They're just so cool. And it's a really great way to naturally border your garden. Except for the little pot that my grandson, of course, painted for me. Everything else is mostly natural, and this crazy little strawberry thing here. We also have a bunch of, coming out of the woods, a bunch of voluntary blackberry that we planted up by the house. Yeah, there's a lot going on in here. My daughter planted sunflowers out there by another strawberry patch that we have. There's the little fairy birdhouse and our bird bath. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some changes. Mostly just cleanup for this year, because I think with what we've planted so far, other than the few plots that we have empty still, we still need to plant in our cucumbers. We have the plants. I've been bringing them in and out. Once it starts, the nights continually hit 60, 65 degrees, I will obviously plant them and keep them out. Yeah, so the cucumbers are probably gonna go over here. And then I'll stick like some lattice in between the squash and the cucumbers so they don't intertwine. And then we'll just kind of bring them up here. If we need to string them, we will, to keep them corralled. But yeah, we have some lattice. I might end up just kind of separating that. We'll see how things go. But anyway, this is our stakes for our peppers. But so far, so good. Today is Wednesday, April 30th, and we planted the Saturday, just this past Saturday before. Yeah, so Saturday afternoon, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So today's the fourth morning, I guess you would say. But yeah, it's pretty good. So yep, love the Stumperies. So if you have a Stumpery garden, please let me know. You can find my email in my bio on my main page of my channel. And I'll also plug in my email in the description and then the comment section of this video, and you guys can email me your stumpery if you've ever made one, or maybe you never knew it was called a stumpery. If you look up stumpery, long ago, Prince Charles, I believe it was, England is huge on stumperies. And stumps there are very expensive and hard to find because no one wants to give them up because they're either using them or they want to sell them. So anyway, all of us have those crazy trees that fall. We actually have one out here in the woods that I'm going to dig up. Where is it? It's in there somewhere. There we go. And I'm going to cover that beast with moss. So that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I know it's been a while in between. I've just been super busy, just super busy. We have a lot going on in the yard, a lot of changes happening. I'm hoping to get a lot of this year done, but again, one spot at a time. Happy planting. God bless. Moved our, oh, there's another one. I moved our wooden spool, so I want to relocate it, and there's like a bunch of salamanders under here. So many little wigglers. My brother and I used to love catching these little guys when we were little. Too cute. Too cute. Yeah, so, yeah, they're gonna have to find a different place to be. Maybe underneath that stump. Oh, goodness, yuck, that thing. Ew. It's like a millipede, centipede, something. Well, anyways, amongst all these little salamanders. Well, find another place to go, because this is getting moved, buddies. Still haven't picked up piles, but Miss Allie and I, we went over yonder up the mountain, and we came back home with a bunch of rocks. And something beautiful and amazing. And the way we positioned it, I'll bring you around, but the way we positioned that almost looks like it's been there forever. Allie put a rock there. Nothing in the front's changed. By the way, we have these like little natural stairs going up the roots. This is the moss I had growing out by the pond and a little planter, so we placed that there. That's a piece of driftwood Allie found, I don't know, like beginning of the week or last week, but look at that. Isn't that amazing? Love it. She placed a bunch of rocks back there, and we have like 3 more. The gorilla cart was filled. She put a bunch of rocks over there. We've been having fun. So much fun. So we're gonna get more of this. There's logs over there that are just like covered with moss. And there's a lot more rocks. It's one thing about the Adirondacks. We always have lots of rocks. I just love that. Oh, and by the way, this is an ostrich fern. I couldn't remember that earlier in the video. See, I'm always growing and collecting moss. So I'll take that out and start again. Fishy, fishy, fishies. The irises got their purple and green leaves. Pretty, pretty.